Oh, wow. We just got this brand new virtual reality technology. You can basically do whatever you want with it. We can make games where you fly through space. We can make games where you drive cars really fast. Maybe you can adventure with dinosaurs. You're in a Western shootout. We could do whatever we want with this VR technology. So what kind of game should we make? You remember that the game you played in your iPod in 2011 with the birds? Oh, Angry Birds? Yeah. What? Yeah, that one. Angry Birds VR Isle of Pigs is a really perplexing game. Obviously, it uses the VR technology of either the PlayStation VR or the Oculus to do some really cool puzzly stuff. But it's just a really perplexing premise because it's fucking Angry Birds. No doubt you've heard of, seen, played Angry Birds sometime in your life because back whenever smartphones were still in their infancy, Angry Birds was fairly popular. It was a pretty easy premise for a game. You played as some rather irate birds. Their eggs have been stolen by these green pigs, so they retaliate by blowing up their structures, launching themselves at the pig structures to kill them. So each stage of the mobile game Angry Birds, you have a limited amount of birds of different variety. You launch the birds at the structures to knock them over, and that's like the fun of the game. It was a pretty simple game, but like what's weird here is that I don't remember, like, I liked Angry Birds back in the day. I actually had some of like the Angry Birds plushies and t-shirts and stuff when I was a teenager because I don't know, it was fun, you know. But I think like people stopped caring about Angry Birds shortly after that. Like it had to be like 2013, 2014. I think Angry Birds was just kind of done. But it's still around somehow. I know they've had like kids movies. But here's Angry Birds VR, released in 2019. What? What? Okay. Now, on a serious note, Angry Birds Isle of Pigs is actually a pretty interesting concept. Like I said, the mobile game's a pretty simple puzzler. So translating that into virtual reality really isn't that big a stretch. I've seen some VR games try to do stuff that's a little too ambitious, especially for the technology right now. But this game's easy. I mean, you basically just have to knock over a structure using a slingshot. Sounds kind of simple. The game can be tricky. I mean, like I said, you have different colored birds that do different things. Like, you know, some of them explode, some of them go really fast, some of them split into multiple birds. The structures have different weak points, have explosive points. There are certain elements in the stages that really affect how you play. Very interesting. And like I said, the goal is to kill the pigs on the stage. If you launch all your birds without killing all the pigs, that's it. You're done. You don't win. And I like the fact that what the virtual reality really brings to the table is being able to see different sides of the structure in this game. It really adds to the puzzle element, something you didn't get in the old mobile version of Angry Birds way back when. Is that it really adds this three-dimensional idea to the gameplay, where you can weaken one side to then move and hit another side, and it'll affect the structure in a whole different way. It gives you many different ways to tackle each level. And there are a decent amount of levels in this game. I think it is a little lacking. I think there are 4 different stages, and there's a set amount of levels in each stage. Honestly, I think that could have been upped to like 6. I do think this level is this game is a little short. So I would like to see them revisit this concept with a more like a deeper experience. But I mean, I think this game's like $15, and you download it for the PlayStation VR. Like that's nothing. And with that said, I don't think there's really a downside. I had no issue controlling the game. The game looks pretty good. I like being able to turn around my slingshot and see the bird in my slingshot ready to give his life to kill these pigs. It's actually kind of dark. I mean, overall, it's exactly what it tells you it is. It's Angry Birds in VR. It's just the concept of that to me is so inherently strange. Like, who cares about Angry Birds anymore? Like I said, I think there's been like a couple kids movies, but like everything becomes a kids movie at some point, like you can't escape that. But like, Jesus Christ, like, could you imagine if they were like, coming up next, we have the VR version of Line Rider. Yes, that old Flash game, Line Rider. It's like, what? It's like, who in 2019 was like, dear God, please, I really want Angry Birds VR. I don't think anybody was. I don't know anybody that's a hardcore Angry Birds fan anymore. Very strange, very strange. But it works. It's fun. I really do recommend this game. I think this game is a lot of fun. The game has a lot of great elements. I mean, the game's a good puzzle game. And I've seen some other games now tackle this idea. I think the most recent one that I saw was they did a version of Puzzle Bobble or Bust a Move, whatever you want to call it, that is in VR that has the same kind of concept where you launch things at a structure, and it's to clear the bubbles, of course. But I see this idea going a long way, because on VR I see a lot of like shooting galleries, I see a lot of like flight games, I see a lot of like those type of stuff. So a VR puzzle game could be potentially fun. There's different ways you can go about that. Angry Birds VR, Isle of Pigs. Are you a Angry Bird? I am.